Greetings, fellow Demon Slayers. This is Taimanin Mari and Tak, and we are here today with another Action Taimanin video. So, for today, they did nothing for like any sort of content being added. It was kind of just an empty update. They did fix the freezing. Was it a freezing issue, Tak, or a load time issue? Because I heard some
It was
people say they were freezing, but some said they were loading long.
it was it was like loading, and it was basically like loading up the game, or we were trying to. For me, I was having the issue of exiting out the game through PC, so like it was like freezing, and I had to close it from the Steam client manually. But yeah, they did fix it, so now that issue is basically no one should have that issue of like getting the your game frozen on you.
All right, so that's the big thing they did. The other thing they did is they said they revised the translations of some languages, whatever that means. But outside of that, like there was nothing really new added. And as we said yesterday, if you look here, Tatsumi is gone, and then I think Haru's gone now, right?
She's gone.
Yeah, she's gone. Bye, Haru. Okay, maybe we'll see her again next year. So, that's that. The subject of this video is how to get your armory above 95%. Basically, like, it kind of came up in the server the other day. I think when we saw ultras, I don't remember. Honestly, I don't know who contributed the information. I've heard that Panda did it, so I'm gonna just thank the list of people I've heard it from. Y4 Storm, he told me about it. Panda apparently told others about it. And then Nobunaga, another member of my server, apparently has his armory at 98%, and Ultra told me he copied Nobunaga's, and that's how his got so high. So, to anyone who has contributed this information, because it's just too many people to track at this point, thank you, because the information is coming from you guys. But those are a few of the names I remember that I'm sure contributed something. So, basically, let's go to the armory. It's really simple to do. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to pick 3 girls. And how it's going to work is you're going to want to have a weapon from the same family for each girl. So in my case, they're a little out of order, but if you look here, we'll start with Asagi. So here we have Asagi's Naraku. We have Asagi's whatever the hell these weapons were, like her purple event weapon. And we have her rebellious weapon. So the Naraku is a part of what's called like I guess they're the unique, we call them uniques, but I think they're like called something else in here. But they're in the same family, it's in the same family as things like Greek Fire, things like Kirin, and things, like that. So looking at these, you can see we have Yuki's Greek Fire, then we have the Naraku, and then we have the Kirin. So what that's doing is that's giving a bonus for those unique weapons. Since there are 3 Asagi weapons, they're giving a bonus for there being 3 Asagi weapons. And then the weapon families are each giving their respective bonus. So, essentially, like I said, you want to get 3 girls, and then you want to stack weapons from the same family for each girl. So we're going to come in here and kind of spell it out for everyone and look where the bonuses are. So for starters, you want all ultra rares because you're going to get a total of 12% from there. Next, you're going to look here and you see Collection Asagi. So, because there are 3 Asagi weapons, you're getting 2.5% from her. Next, we have the Yukikaze collection. Because there are 3 Yukikaze weapons, you're getting 2.5% from her. And then, if you look at the Renko collection, it's the same thing. And then if we like kind of cross-reference them, you see the weapons are all in the same family. So you see you have Kirin, this thing, whatever. What is this thing? Like, I don't even remember what they're called or what family they're supposed to be in. Do you?
I'll just say like they're demon weapons, I would say.
Yeah, they're just like those purple event weapons. And then you have the rebellious weapon. So if we go up to Yukikaze, it's the same thing, but for her weapons. You have her Greek Fire, you have her purple weapon, and her rebellious weapon. And then it's the same occurrence for Asagi. You have her Naraku, which is the unique weapon. You have her purple weapon, and her rebellious weapon. So scrolling down, we have 1 for Sue because there are 10 items in the armory. So what we did is we went further into the purple weapons and just threw Sue's purple weapon there because those weapons give a 5% bonus for being stacked. So now we just have to come down the tree, go through all this. Alright, so here we have the Ultimate Weapon tab. So if you look in here, you see them here. Naraku, Greek Fire, Kirin, they're all like here contributing to a bonus. There's 7 of them total. So that'll get you, what is that, 13.5%? Yeah. And then, well, I'm adding it up and it's right here. Now I feel like an idiot. Okay, and then we have the rebellious weapons giving their respective bonus, which would be 4%. So, I mean, that's pretty much it. It's not really something that's too hard. Like, once it's explained flat out how to do it, it's pretty self-explanatory and straightforward. The only thing that I can say is this armory is not at 98% because I broke my beach weapons. The beach weapons do give a larger bonus. So if I were to say remove the rebellious weapons from here and add beach weapons instead, then I would hit 98% instead of being at 97. The other thing to note is that the cherry blossom weapons, which are highly pay to win and inaccessible, where the hell are they? There they are.
They're right there. Cherry
They give a 6.5% bonus per threshold. So idealistically, you want to pretty much replace whatever you predominantly stacked. So for me, it's like these purple weapons. And like, you know, you want to basically replace them with the mileage weapons, and that would give you like the ideal armory. I think I was told it gets to 99.5%. I don't know if it can go over 100, but because I don't have access to the cherry blossom weapons to test it, and I don't know anyone else who does. But yeah, for not having the beach weapons and holding on to these event weapons, that like were the purple ones, you can definitely hit 97% as long as you have like at least 3 uniques and 3 like other weapons like rebellious or whatever from the respective girls. The only trick here again is to just make sure that the 3 girls you choose have the 3 respective weapons families you're going to be using. And I mean, that's pretty much it. Like, was it confusing, Tag? Should I like reiterate anymore? I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Like, do you get it?
It's pretty self-explanatory. If like for like, I would say weapons that you would get from like either from the golden pass from the free-to-play section or from just randomly just pulling gacha, and they're weapons that you don't really gonna use, I would just save them because typically if you, for example, there's people that are not gonna want to play Emily or let's just say like Sue. Well, save those weapons because once you get three of three specific weapons for them, you could just throw them in the armory here. I will say though, you have to level them up to 60 though in order to get the full benefit for the weapons. Like,
that is true, yes. The weapons do not need to be S leveled, but they do need to be level 60. They can be at S level 1 though. And for free-to-plays who may not have like the ultra rare real estate, because I understand I do whale, the same logic applies. So if you don't have the ultra rares, you can fill the slots with like super rares in the same family, but just make sure you stick to the logic of 3 girls and keep their weapons in the same families respectively to just get as much out of your armory as you can get for what you have available on your account. So yeah, you may not hit like 97 or 95 if you're including super rares, but this is just kind of like a how-to for people, who are looking to get their armory, get the most out of their armory. And again, we'll just come in here and go over it one more time. You're going to be trying to abuse the ultra rare premium if possible. You want to make sure you have at least 3 weapons for the 3 girls that you're going to be stacking on, and then 1 weapon is going to be hanging. In this case for me, it's a Sue weapon, and that's just to fill the 10th slot. But again, make sure that weapon stays within the family. And
yeah.
And then
I don't even know. I don't even know where the Christmas ones that we just got go thrown in. I really don't know where they get.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to look through it. I'm not going to do that for this video, but yeah, I wonder if those are going to get added or if they're just kind of like farts in the wind. But yeah,
I mean, they updated the supporter formations. They probably are going to do it later on.
Yeah, most likely. And then the last thing is just ultimate weapons, because, well, not the last thing, but the second to last thing is your ultimate weapon tab, which would include like these purple weapons and any unique weapons from the gacha. And then the final thing would be, for me in my case, the rebellious weapons tab. Now for people who may have saved their summer weapons, it may be this tab for them. Like for me, I personally just only picked Shiranui's, as you can see, and broke it to feed Kirara. Like that's literally what I did during that event. So I have no summer weapons.
Mm.
And for people who are free to play and maybe are newer, or maybe they broke their weapons, or for some reason they don't have them, or whatever reason, if you don't have access to all the ultra rares you need or any of the event weapons that we referred to in this video, kind of rest assured that you will get them eventually because, like, honestly, it seems like as they release new girls, we get a new weapon event eventually. So I'm pretty sure like these weapons will appear again, especially the summer weapons may repeat this year, or we may just get some random, family of weapons that gives the fabled 5% that event weapons seem to give. And
We are missing there. Well, for many players, I don't know. Global is missing one more of those purple weapons event for Coronai, Nui, and Emily. So I don't know when they're gonna drop that. That's like literally the last one, the last event that Global, that basically people who played Global are missing. But then after that, basically they just have to. After that, you could probably just say, because they are going to add more, like they're gonna add more of those weapons. They'll probably add more of the snake weapons as well. It's just like it's. I would say the armory don't get like mad or anything if you can't get it even to 90. Just like it's a progression thing, I would say.
oh yeah, honestly, like I mean, everyone sees my account pretty often, or our accounts. My armory has been at 89% since like it's come out. I just recently did this when someone, when I found out from my server that hey, like you can do this, because I was too lazy to come in here and figure it out personally. Like this is my community that figured this out. Like key members in my community shared it, so like you can definitely do every piece of content in the game with your armory below 90% because I've done it. This is just to let you guys know. It's kind of a food for thought and information kind of thing. And yeah, that's pretty much the video. Oh, yeah, the snake weapons too. I forgot to mention those, but yeah, thanks for mentioning those, Tack. I did destroy all my snake weapons as well. Those are also very powerful in the armory. So for some reason you have snake weapons lying around, they can fill the armory slots too. And the snake weapons would give a better bonus than the rebellious weapons.
Yeah, it's the same thing with summer weapons.
Yeah, same thing with summer. I think snake, summer, and whatever those purple weapons are meant to be, they give 5%. Cherry blossom weapons give 6.5% per threshold. Rebellious gives 4.5%, and then going under anything under that, like under the unique weapons and stuff, you're kind of getting into territory where you may not hit, 95%. But like we said, just follow the logic in this video, and you should have a much better armory than you woke up with today, hopefully. And yeah, thanks for coming on, Tack, and helping out. I hope the explanation was clear for everyone, because it's kind of weird to say out loud. At least it feels weird, but if anyone has any questions, you can come ask on the server. If you comment on the video, I'll try to like help you further. And yeah, with that, if you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe because that really helps out. And be sure to smack the bell because YouTube's algorithm is being funky lately and notifications aren't being sent out right. So if you do want to see the daily content we provide, make sure you hit the bell to be notified. And from there, you boys and gals take care, and I will catch you all tomorrow with another video. Toodles!